I love you all. Happy Valentine's Day.
It feels easy to be in love in Los Angeles at least.
Right?
It's like made for it. All the views, all the greens, all the fresh fruits and romance. It's just there.
Well, it is a very romantic
Really,
place.
a good place to be in love.
You know, you hear a lot of, LA gets a lot of, catches a lot of slack or whatever you call it, flack, whatever. It gets a lot of shit. Like we came here kind of thinking, oh, it's gonna be polluted and a lot of assholes, and it's not at all. It's beautiful.
This is about love in LA and finding love in LA, and do you think that's possible?
Oh, that's a terrible initial reaction. I live in a world, I'm a publicist, so I'm like crazy running around all the time, but I also live like a block from here. So I think that it really depends on what you choose. I think that love is possible, but if you decide to do too much of the grind, it will get the best of you. That being said, there's every type of person in the city. So if you are ready and open and willing to meet that person, there's a good chance that somebody like them or them are in this city, and you probably will find them. So I'm not as negative, I think, as most people. That being said, I'm not in a relationship right now because I sit at my computer all day. So when I decide,
with your job.
yes, when I decide to edit those priorities, it's definitely doable. It just takes a lot of work.
You found it difficult to find love in Los Angeles?
I think in LA, everyone is kind of closed off.
Yeah.
You know, even though you're socially initially, but I think people kind of like keep people more at bay here. So I think so. I think people initially can be social, but then
I think at first, yeah, LA has that stigma of having a difficult dating scene, but we've been thankfully successful. She just got married last year, and I'm engaged.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
There you go.
But I didn't find them in LA.
Oh, well,
I found them in San Francisco.
Her in SF, me in LA. So yeah.
Okay.
Back in my day, it wasn't that hard.
It wasn't?
No, and it was very romantic because men opened the car door, they made the reservations at the finest restaurants, they took you to Beverly Hills.
You could get into the finest
Rodeo
restaurants
Drive.
then, right?
Exactly. If you have the money.
Right, exactly.
It's the same, it doesn't make any difference, how should I say it, what generation you are. It all depends on the money.
In LA, it's fun, it's exciting, it's expensive, it's
expensive.
But, you get all kinds of people.
Are you single?
No.
Yeah, I think I am finding some love. It's good. It's really beautiful. There's a lot of good things here.
I think it's very hard to date in LA.
Why?
Because the women are a little mean, and then the guys get very intimidated. So guys don't really approach girls here. So the girls kind of have to chase the boys, and like the roles are
Do you hear that, guys? Come to LA because she says the females will chase you.
Yeah, but that's not the way to go. The guy needs to chase you.
Guys, come to LA so they can chase you also.
That's my girl over there.
I mean, in LA, there's a lot to love. I mean, not just between each other, but LA itself.
I met my boyfriend through my work, industry. It was in online marketing. Luckily, it was male dominated, so it was pretty easy for me.
Well, there's a big difference between the East Coast and the West Coast, I feel, with people anyways. Especially with love, the East Coast, it's more like people want to settle down and find their families. People come to LA to become somebody, so unmeaningfully become narcissistic.
Keeping love in LA, is that?
Keeping love in LA is hard.
Harder than finding it?
Harder than finding it.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The way the world works,
Yeah, and do you have any tricks to keeping if you're in a relationship?
No, I'm just going through a breakup, so.
Oh no.
I don't know. How about you? You got love in LA?
No, I don't.
But you're not from here, you're from the Midwest.
I'm from Virginia,
Yeah,
so it is totally different, for sure.
You think it is possible, clearly, to find love in LA?
Yeah. I think it's possible. It's maybe harder than other places.
Yeah, and why would you say it's harder than in other places?
People are just a little elusive. Yeah, hard to commit. Or reluctant to commit, right?
Do you think it's hard to find love? Do you think it's easier than other cities?
I think that there's a lot more opportunity.
I feel like it's a city full of love, or maybe not so much.
I think so, yeah. I feel a good vibe. from the people and in general.
How was it finding love in Los Angeles? Was it hard? Was it pretty easy for you?
It was, I guess, pretty hard. Of course, in Los Angeles. I mean, you gotta think of what they want, what they need, or everybody has different wants. You know?
Do you think they have women in LA have higher expectations than other cities?
Probably. I mean, maybe in the Midwest is different. I don't know. You know, maybe they don't expect a lot.
Yeah, love in LA, you wake up and you see the blue sky and the water and the spirit of people all over the place, just living for the moment. People come here from all over the place to follow passion.
Did you find love in LA?
I don't know yet, I just got here. I think so. I'm finding kindness. We'll see what happens.